People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream?
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started.
They always talk about who's man's best friend. Well, today we're going to be featuring man's best friend. My name is James Mattz.
And I'm Maggie Barbour.
We're the Mattz Mega Group, and this is the American Dream.
Today we're at One Tail at a Time, lovingly called OTAT, and they've been at this location, the Adoption Center, since 2015, serving Chicagoland with adoptable dogs. We're gonna go inside, talk to Allie, and hear a little bit about what they do here. I'm here with Allie, the marketing manager at One Tail at a Time. Thanks for joining us today.
Of course.
Can you tell us a little bit about all the great work you guys do here?
We are at our adoption center in Bucktown. One Tail at a Time has adoptable dogs, cats, rabbits, and guinea pigs. At this location, we house just adoptable dogs, and we have another location that just opened where we have cats and rabbits and guinea pigs as well. PetSmart Charities reached out to us and asked if we would want to be the rescue for their everyday adoption center.
Oh, that's awesome.
This year, we had a Tibetan Mastiff that was found as a stray, which is wild in itself.
That's a big dog to be a stray.
Very, very big dogs, but she was found as a stray with over 32.4 pounds of matted fur.
That's like a whole nother dog.
It is literally a whole nother dog. You could barely even tell that she was a dog when she was found. She looked more like a bear. She had a sedated groom at our Ellis clinic and then went into foster, was fostered for a few weeks, and then found her forever home just about a month ago and is doing so great.
We're sitting on the iconic blue couch here at One Tail at a Time, which is where dogs get to have their photo taken once they're adopted. So it's just like a sort of a staple of the community. This is, you know, sort of the sign of the forever home coming their way.
I've been hearing about this wonderful term called playgroup.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Playgroup is literally just letting the dogs play together. It's something that is really important for their mental and physical health when they're in the shelter system. Generally 3 or 4 times a week, the dogs at the adoption center are playing, and then we also allow our foster dogs to come in and have playgroup time as well. It's a way that our fosters don't go to the dog park and socialize in that way, because that's, you know, can be a bit risky with all the unknowns, but then they can come here and have a safe playtime.
Maggie, it is true. A dog is really a man's best friend.
Absolutely, and we've had so much fun hanging out with our friends here at One Tail. And our next stop, come along with us. We're gonna go see Margaret, and she is one of the community partners for One Tail at a Time. I'm here now with Margaret, owner of Copilot Dog Training, and she is just such a wonderful support. Once you bring your new best friend home, she is the one that you would connect with for all that training and guidance. Can you tell us a little bit about how Copilot Dog Training got started?
I started Copilot in 2022, so actually not that long ago, but I had been training for quite a few years prior and also doing volunteer work. Fostered over 20 dogs for different local rescues and adopted my own 2 dogs as well. I started my own business, working a few other jobs, and eventually it just kept growing. And we were able to open this space thanks to Maggie's help.
When we think about the community of dog owners, there really is this like, it takes a village mentality to set everybody up for happy, healthy, successful life for themselves as humans, but also for their, you know, dog best friend. And we came from One Tail at a Time where that mentality is definitely alive and well. I know you've been involved in animal rescue. Can you tell us a little bit about your involvement?
That's kind of actually how I got my start with dog training too, and how I learned how to handle dogs. I actually did a lot with One Tail at a Time too, with their behavior team, which was really beneficial to me. It's also taught me a lot about just like what it's like to have a dog in the city and how to adjust to that.
So my foster Tallulah was able to take a class here, and it was such a good experience both for her and for me. Like for me to learn certain things to look for, ways to, help her really be successful.
Yeah.
And then, for her too, like have this new experience and for us to really bond, it was really fantastic.
We're in the Chicago neighborhood of Albany Park. It's a very dog-friendly neighborhood as well.
It definitely is. And today we're going to take a look at Winston's house. Let's go meet Winston. So one of Winston's favorite spots is resting in the sun here in this lovely oversized living room. So we can walk through the kitchen to get to Winston's favorite spot, the backyard.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We really enjoyed you, and we will see you on the next episode of American Dream TV.